But I was really frustrated. To your words, Donnie, I did work really hard. The character was being accepted and was getting over to some extent, on the bottom of the middle, top of the bottom type of way, mid card. There was some comedy. You brought up Brody and Stan, but I think when I left, I wanted to be more like those guys and less like mid card comedy figure. Especially when I met my wife, and she really believed in me. That's my favorite part of my current tour, the Nice Day Tour, which you can check out at realmickfoley.com/events. I'm coming around. I love doing the live shows, and I love maybe 6 weeks ago, I found a way to get my beginning days, kind of tie them together, try to use some good stories as a bridge to the next part of your career. And I found that I really enjoyed telling the story about meeting my wife and the ability that she afforded me to really believe that I was capable of more. But I believed it by virtue of giving up that contract, which would have been $1,500 at the time, which was a huge boost from the $300 I'd been making the last few years. But I really believed that I was capable of more than I thought the company was willing to give me at that time. I'm not talking financially, although that did turn out to be the case. But I just thought that I had a better run in me than they saw me having.
Well, I mean, you talk about the influence that Collette had on your life during this period of time, and of course, you met her at a promotion out in Riverhead, Long Island, I believe.
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity to see your stand-up and your show here in Nashville at Zanies, and it was incredible the way you did piece your career together. And of course, it was sold out, and it was just a wonderful hour and a half just to listen to your stories and see the reaction of the crowd. But Collette, obviously, somebody that this next segment, it's from September 23rd of 1990. We had moved to a bigger station. We moved to WGBB 1240 on the dial with a much bigger signal and a much bigger audience. And you were in the studio, and a call had come in for you to talk to you. And she called herself Christine from East Meadow. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I guess it was my wife. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. I didn't know, and you played along with her, and I was like, when I listened to it the other day, and I was like, I think that's Collette, and I didn't even know. And I said, I think I'm going to pull this clip, and it's a short little phone call, a couple of minutes, but the chemistry between the two of you was evident there, and your relationship had really just started at that time. So why don't we give this a listen? This is on WGBB, September 23rd, 1990, with Christine from East Meadow, who talks to Cactus Jack.
Christine, Christine from East Meadow?
Yes?
You're on the air.
Thanks. Hi, Cactus. How are you?
Hi, Christine.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. I saw you last weekend with Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh.
I thought you were great when you took your boot and you were really giving it to him in his face and his head.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, looked great.
Are you a girl who likes violence?
Violence?
Yes.
Some violence. I know you love violence. What about in your personal life?
Well,
you like a little violence?
I really like cellos and violas better.
I can't believe that. You play your cello?
Well, it's a play on words.
Oh, I know it is.
I'm kind of I don't know. I'm kind of embarrassed personally.
About what?
I don't know. I'm kind of stumped.
Stumped?
I'm at a loss for words.
Are you always like that?
Well, no.
Or just with women?
Well, no, I don't want to talk about women because I have a beautiful girlfriend.
Oh, you do?
Who likes me without my teeth.
Ooh, she must be crazy without your teeth. What else?
It's an interesting concept. You got to think about it. Yeah.
Ah, I know. Well, what type of women do you like?
All right. This is the Cactus Jack. Dial a date.
Dial a date. Okay. Here's a question for your profession. Do you like when you wrestle a guy that's bigger, like Abdul, who's threatening looking, or do you like to be the threatening look as opposed to wrestling somebody a lot smaller? Or do you like both?
you need a lot of help.
I need? What about you? You need help if you like Jell-O.
Would you like to get help together?
Oh, I'd love to.
No, I don't mind.
Yes, he's been in the Lost Awards for the first time on the show
Christine,
today.
Did he tie his tongue up or something?
No, I don't know. I'm not into that.
Christine, do you like my new beads and braids look?
I like them when you flip your head back and you bang bang when the guy's
And
on the
bang,
floor.
bang bang on the guys on the floor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I make a motion as if I'm shooting guns.
You wrap them up and you're sitting on them. You go bang bang. You flip your head back and you stick your tongue out.
Well, Christine, listen, we appreciate your comments. I'm sure Jack does, and call back again sometime.
All right.
Thanks for your call.
Marty.
Okay, bye-bye. Mark.
Wow.
It's almost like this is your life, man.
Pretty cool because we'd been together about 10 weeks at that time. And I should have said you like the rough stuff instead of you like the violence. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, it's really, I remember that. I was real shy, right?
Yeah.
That was a cool call. So glad you had that. I'm still tinkering with that. What's amazing to me, John, is from that point. So that's September of 90. I'm basically 1 year away at that point from coming back to WCW.
Yep.
And I think in between that time you just showed me and when I debuted in WCW, made my return, I also got into some very gray Macho Man territory because I looked up to the Macho Man. We all tend to emulate the people we admire. And I remember Eddie Gilbert even calling me out and cutting Macho Man interviews. I didn't think I did. But when I look back at like stuff I did at Global Wrestling, I was like, oh man, there's too much Macho Man there. But somehow I've talked in the past, not on this show, but it's in general about guys hitting their groove or firing on all cylinders. Like, I don't think I was firing on all cylinders yet, but I think I just happened to find that groove in that next year, you know, by design. Like, I had an idea of what I wanted to be and how I wanted to do it. And I only really had that year to really grow as a character. But when I did get to WCW, I felt like that Cactus Jack, which for my money, best Cactus Jack versions of Cactus Jack were fall of 91, maybe going from the Eddie Gilbert stuff to about my first full year in 92. And then the Cactus Jack that showed up in ECW and IWA Japan. Those were like the best versions of Cactus Jack.
Yeah, I mean, that's really right on the money because that's how we saw the evolution of your character and your development.